What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here in today's video, we will be breaking down Julian Strawther, a guard from Gonzaga. Before I jump in the video, as always, if you guys don't mind, like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys, and hopefully we'll be making more of these videos very soon. But jumping into Strawther, his strengths, his shooting, his toughness, rebounding, and then his floater game. He's been a very good shooter at Gonzaga and improved in every year that he was there. He's got a clean shooting form. It's different, not like a lot of guys. You don't see many guys shoot the way he does, but it looks clean and the ball goes in the basket. He's a very tough player, as I said, physically strong, and he shows on the defensive end and is a rebounder inside. He's a really good rebounder. He averaged 6.2 rebounds at Gonzaga, which is just behind Drew Timme. He's kind of a glue piece for Gonzaga through the years, and all the attention was on Drew Timme, but Strawther was more of the glue piece for them. He's got major 3&D upside and will be a great fit with a competitive team in the NBA or a younger team who's trying to find some pieces over the years, and he might get on the court a little bit more with a team like that. I think if he does go to a contender, he can be a piece that can push them, kind of like Christian Braun did with the Nuggets in the NBA Finals. Christian Braun had a few good games that were huge for them. I'm a huge fan of Strawther. Just the growth that we saw in all of his time at Gonzaga was incredible to me. And I don't think taking him in the second round would be a worry for anybody just with his skill set. Talked a little bit about his shot earlier, but it's got a very quick release, and I think it'll translate in the NBA. If you saw the way his numbers grew at Gonzaga, there's a chance this guy's a good shooter, similar to Desmond Bane in the NBA. At Gonzaga, he was one of their top scorers, and like I said before, everybody had attention on Drew Timme all the time. But Julian Strawther was a guy. He was a really good player, and at another school might have got more attention than he did just because he was kind of in the shadow of Drew Timme with all the college attention that was put on Timme. He's a pretty good passer as well. I think that's an underrated skill of his. Gonzaga had role players as point guards. Obviously, Nembhard was great, but besides Nembhard, they had some struggles there. He also moves well without the ball in his hands and shows high IQ with that. The guy's a very good player and showed that throughout his time in college. But now jumping into his weaknesses, dribbling and athleticism. The dribbling is the biggest weakness we see with him, and you see it on any scouting report or just watching his game. You can see he doesn't have very, very good handles. He didn't create his own shot that much at Gonzaga. It's a big lack for him, but with a 3&D role, obviously he's going to need to improve the handles. But being an NBA room and working out with NBA coaches every day should help with that. But it was concerning at Gonzaga just because he really could not go to his left side. We saw all the hate to Jaylen Brown for that, but it's kind of similar to what Strawther does. He played lesser competition in conference. Obviously, Gonzaga's schedule is stacked early in the year, but he maybe got away with it a little bit more in college than he would in the pros just because of the lack of competition in conference. But his dribbling is a big area of concern, and that is really what separates him from being a higher first-round pick and into the second. And then athleticism is a little bit of concern. He's not super fast. He's more bulky, which is why I kind of gave him the toughness, good rebounder, but he could struggle guarding quicker wings defensively. He'll be able to hold his own inside. He's got good strength. Just speed is not there for him and the dribbling. But a player comp now, jumping to that, I would call him a bigger Jordan Poole. Nothing like him beating people off the bounce, but the jump shot and the motion of the jump shot is very similar. He has the float game just like Poole does. Poole's handles are a million times better, but just kind of the watching him play and seeing how he shoots the ball and how he scores the ball is very similar to Jordan Poole. I like that comparison a lot. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Strawther. I think Strawther is much better than people give him credit for. And I think what he did at Gonzaga was incredible as he played with a ton of different guys. Him and Timme were there together, but all the other guys he played with, Strawther stands out to me more than most of them. Really good combo, 2-3, good size, good strength, like I said. And I just don't see him going any earlier than, I would say, 27, 28 in the draft. Regardless, I think, of a team who's competing, who he could give 15 to 20 minutes off the bench for, I think that would be very good for him and in a good fit and good role. He's going to slim down a little bit in the NBA. I think he'll move better with the NBA workouts and stuff like that. And he'll also improve his dribbler, but that's the big question mark. But now that is it for this video. Like I said at the beginning, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment, let me know your thoughts on him or any other draft prospects or anybody else you want to see me do a video on. But I appreciate you guys watching, and tune in for the next one.